closed. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission is sanctioning a lionfish removal event all summer long. Video contributed by Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. WochitThe, the 6th annual Lionfish Safari this weekend is offering up more than $3,000 in cash and prizes to teams of divers who wish to help remove destructive lionfish from area waters and reefs. Divers can participate in the competition for biggest, smallest and most lionfish removed from the water over the weekend, from noon to 7 p.m. Saturday and 1 to 7 p.m. Sunday, there will be kids' activities, art, live music, vendors, food booths and, best of all, lionfish tasting on the grounds of Veterans Memorial Park on Indian River Drive in Fort Pierce. For those competing, there will be a mandatory captain's meeting beginning at 5:30 p.m. followed by the kickoff party at Sailfish Brewing Co., 130 N 2nd Street, Fort Pierce. The meeting and party will celebrate the annual release of Sailfish Brewery's Lionfish Pale Ale, plus there will be music and fundraising opportunities. Registration to dive the event is $125 per team of 4 or $40 per individual. To register, go to http://www.treasurecoastlionfishsafari.com. More, Lionfish Safari, wine. Lucy Sailing Club will have its annual Cerulean Cup race from the St. Lucie Inlet to the Fort Pierce Inlet and back again, this year. St. Lucie Sailing Club and Fort Pierce Yacht Club are joining up to make it a 3-day racing event. The St. Lucie Sailing Club has planned a race from St. Lucie Inlet starting Friday morning and terminating at the Fort Pierce Inlet in the afternoon. The club will join Fort Pierce Yacht Club members in their spring fling race starting at noon Saturday off the Fort Pierce Inlet. Sunday, Fort Pierce and St. Lucie boats will again be on the start line for a race to the St. Lucie Inlet. Diavo and Perseverance crossed during a Fort Pierce Yacht Club race in February. Contributed photo by Brenda Thornton. This is a great opportunity for an inter-club racing competition for both clubs, said Jeff Thornton, Commodore of Fort Pierce Yacht Club. We welcome the opportunity to host neighboring clubs here in Fort Pierce where we have excellent offshore racing opportunities. St. Lucie has often participated in our racing events and it is good to have them back this weekend. More, Youth Sailing Foundation wants to build center in Riverside Park. Spectators can best watch the race Saturday from the beaches at Jetty Park at the Fort Pierce Inlet and South. Race begins at noon. Boats will come back in the inlet about 2 p.m. In November, we are holding a 2-day racing regatta with Melbourne Yacht Club, offering another opportunity to showcase our town and its waters, and our club, said Fort Pierce Yacht Club Vice Commodores and Diane Corby. The Fort Pierce Yacht Club has monthly sailboat races offshore, open to all community racers with a performance handicap racing fleet rating. Contact Diane Corby at dmcorby@gmail.com for more information and a schedule of events.